Well, happy Sunday to you. Happy wild card Sunday, matter of fact. All right, listen, it is 4 minutes left in the first Sunday game. The Jags are hosting the reigning MVP, Josh Allen, and the Buffalo Bills. Right now, Josh is 23 or 30 for 220. Sunshine is 18 or 29 for 207. All right, but the Jags are leading 24-20 with 3 minutes and 58 seconds. This back and forth. The Jags couldn't get nothing going at first, and it looked like all Buffalo. But anyway, they just carted off a couple of folk. I'm gonna look it up in a minute. All right, that pass is complete to number 10, Shakir. That's his 10th catch. Let me get to my play-by-play. All right, so it's 2nd and 2 right now. I hope you're having a great Sunday. I didn't make it to church in the building today. I went here. All right, it's 2nd and 2. It's 24-20. All right, it's 3rd and 1. All right, let me get to some stats here. Now, I just told you what the quarterback stats was. The Jags got 20 first downs. They have a total of 359 yards to 285 for the Bills. Now, I said it on our predictions, and the short is on YouTube. I said that the Jags, Master T said they were flying under the radar. I said I expected Trevor to play like the first rounder that he was, however you want to say it. Now, I also said in that short, check it out, that their defense has always been good. Now, for them to maintain these Bills with 286 yards total at this point, and we're in the fourth quarter down to like 2 minutes and something, they were coming in the top 5 in offense, the Buffalo Bills. So I'm just saying, now, let me. All right, so now the Jags are averaging 6.8 yards per play. The Bills 5.3. There again, I proved my point. Rushing yards, Jags 154, Bills 70. Now you know Cook was coming in leading. Red zone 2 for 2 for the Bills, 3 for 4 for the Jags. All right, it's 1st and 10, 2:42 left in the game, 24-20. Everybody has 3 timeout left. All right, here we go. It's 1st and 10. Clock still ticking. Down to 2:33. All right, Josh backing up in the shotgun. Look like he's changing something. All right, here he is. They got to him a little bit. Pass is complete to number 18, down to the Jags 20. That was to Cooks, 36 yards. All right, Brandon Cooks. All right, here we go. 2-minute warning. I can't do all these games all day, guys. Yesterday, I fell asleep. And when I fell asleep, the Bears were losing. Check the short. We said the Bears would win. But I declare they were down, 18 points? 21-3 at the half, 21-6 going into the fourth quarter. They scored 25 points in the fourth quarter. We'll do an update and a recap, but I gotta mention it. Okay. All right. So right now, let me look at the box scores a little bit. I've given you mostly everything. Let's see. Josh has been sacked 1 time. He has 1 touchdown. Cook has 46 rushing yards. Josh has 24. All right, let me look at something right quick. Now, I said that Cook, I want to make sure I was right. Hold on. Oh, this is postseason. I was going to say, I know regular season. Let me go back. Regular season, it was Cook was the leading rusher regular season with 1,621. Derrick Henry was number 2, 1,595. Jonathan Taylor, 3. Everybody else is out of the playoffs. Quarterbacks left. Stafford, number 1, 4707. The leading MVP candidate, Drake May, number 4 with 4394. He's in the MVP. And Sam Darnold, 4,048. They got a rest because they was the number 1 seed. All right. Now Trevor coming in at number 6 at 4,007. Caleb, number 7. Bo Nix, number 8. Justin Herbert, number 9. Josh, number 11. And my baby Aaron is number 15, and Jalen Hurts 16. CJ Stroud 19. So, and Bryce Young was 21. So those are but the MVP front runner, to my understanding, per most of the commentary and the analyst reports and what I've read, it's Matthew Stafford. Although Drake May has a better accuracy, Matthew Stafford is in the lead. Here we go. 1st and 10. Josh Allen back to pass. Right under the 2-minute warning. Pass complete to number 88. Back to, maybe he got a yard. Maybe 2. All right, they're saying playoff Josh. Okay, yeah, he is a little different. All right, Jags, timeout. Oh, not yet. I'm jumping ahead. Hold on. It's 2nd and 8. We're down to 125. They are on the 18-yard line. All right, now they're down to the Jacksonville 14. All right. I think Buffalo is going to score. I really do. I really do believe Buffalo. Timeout, Jags, timeout. I saw it here first on my Gamecast. I'm streaming the game through Hulu, so that runs a couple of seconds behind. I hope you're having a happy Sunday. My Steelers play tomorrow night. I hope I feel strong enough to go out and watch the game with the crew, Atlanta House of Rings. I hope I do. I look swollen. Feel a little swollen. But anyway, here we go. 3rd and 4. Yeah, that look real swollen. All right. 3rd and 4. Or is that just fat? Anyway, 3rd and 4. 35 career-winning drives, but 0 in the playoffs. That's Josh. All right. Pass to the right. All right. No first down. He's short about a half a yard. Yeah, that's a very generous spot. He was wrong. That spot is wrong. Yeah. That spot is wrong. Right there. Right there. That's it. They say that, whoa, that spot is way wrong. Way wrong. Wow. That spot was way wrong. They're trying to give back to the Bills what they stole last year when they were playing the Chiefs, because that spot was way wrong. That spot was not right. Come on, Jacksonville. That spot was not right. That spot way wrong. Yeah, he got it. But that spot was way wrong. Wow. He took them all the way to the end zone. He took them all the way. He took all of them on his back to the end zone. He did not stop moving his feet and took every one of them, holding on to him to the end zone with him. Wow. Okay. He's still moving. Okay, he down right there. Yeah, that was incredible. He didn't get the touchdown. Yeah, his butt was down at about the 1 yard line. Wow. All right, so we down to 1 minute. This says 102. First and goal. All right, this hasn't caught up to this yet. Also, they took the runoff. 102. Y'all need to catch up. That's a 105. That's a 102. I thought it was supposed to be a 5-second runoff, but anyhow, it's first and goal. Jacksonville only got one timeout left. Buffalo got all three. Okay, so they got 105. Okay, they getting it. Yeah, because it's a 5-second runoff and it was 10 seconds. 110. I do know a little bit of math. All right, so Jacksonville last time out. All right. Let's see what happened. We picked Jacksonville to win. Both Master T and I picked Jacksonville to win. Wow. All right, we got 1 minute and 5 seconds. First and goal for the Buffalo Bills. Now, they've been going back and forth. They're going to score. I know it. There ain't no doubt in my mind. All right, here we go. And boom, there it is. There it is. All right, 26-24. Waiting for the extra point. All right, so now Jacksonville needs at least a field goal to tie and a touchdown to win. Okay. Here we go. 26-24, 102 in the fourth quarter. Will the Bills pull it off? An upset. Well, I think the Bills were the favorite, although Jacksonville was the higher seed. The Bills came in as the favorite. And I believe half of that, or the majority of that, was the fact that they have the reigning MVP, Josh Allen, who just showed us the last couple of drives why he is the reigning MVP. Because that play that they ruled a touchdown that was not a touchdown, he literally had at least 4 or 5 Jags on him, and he kept moving his feet. His butt went down at the 1 yard line, but he rolled it. I'm just saying. That was all Josh. I'm just saying. I don't want to admit it, but it was all Josh. I don't know who that was, but you dropped out. That's okay. Thank you for dropping in. I will be back on Facebook this week, in addition to YouTube at the same time. I know my Facebook folks is probably missing me a little bit, but our YouTube numbers are going up. I'm going to do a little something on Facebook or Instagram. All right, here we go. It is 1 minute left. All right, 1st and 10. They are on their own 23-yard line. What will they do with no timeouts? What will they do with no time out? Da, 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 da. What will they do? The kicker is warming up. He's missed one today already, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my gosh. I'm going to wait and tell you what's going to happen. He is intercepted. Game over. Game over. Wow. Wow, Trevor. Wow, Trevor. Game over. Wow, wow, wow. He threw 2 interceptions, not a one more costly than just now. Wow. Jacoby almost had it. Trevor put the ball right there. Wow. Victory formation for the Bills. Wow. Wow. I'm sorry, Trevor. Jacksonville could have went down and done something, but apparently not. Oh, man. Josh Allen still standing. Final score, 27-24. Wow. The Jags had won. Well, we lost that one, Master T. I said the Bills would have 28. They had 27. But I didn't think. I said 34, not 24. Well, we lost that one. Now, we predicted the 49ers to beat the Eagles. I'm wavering on that one just a little bit. The game has not started yet. I'm wavering a little bit. I feel like a little bit that the experience of the Eagles, Josh Allen is huge. He ended up being 28 or 35 for 273. He said he just trusted everybody on the field. Great team win. Play your game. On to the next. Yeah. Yeah, they really did stop the run. Well. All right, so the Bills have won. The Rams have won. The Bears have won. All right. So the next game is the 49ers and the Eagles, and tonight the Patriots and the Chargers. I'm not wavering on the Patriots at all. I'll save my juiciness for that for later. 49ers, Eagles. That's the NFC. This was AFC. Wow. Okay. All right. So far we two or three. We right out of two out of three. So I got to go back and total up all of the scores for each week to give the final count for the season. I'm going to give the final count just like all the other analysts and commentators do and all the other teams. I'm going to add up our score for all of the weeks through week 18. All right, so the Bills have won 27-24, and the Broncos will play the lower seed remaining, which will probably be us. Well, no, it'll be the Bills because we're going to win and we're 4, so it'll be the Bills. They're 6. Yeah. So anyway, we are going to log off. I'm going to go fix my dinner. I'm going to try my first ever taco soup. And I will be back for the last 5 minutes of the 49ers Eagles. All right. So thank you for watching. Leave your comments. And we'll be back. We thank y'all so much. See you in a little bit.